So you're claiming that Ahmed is in Isaiah 42 in the Dead Sea Scrolls. So we'll show you the Dead Sea Scrolls, and we want you to identify where Ahmed is. We want you to spell it out for us. Where are the letters that spell out Ahmed in the Dead Sea Scrolls? Okay.
Correct. Jai.
So
Here. How about? Yeah. How about you do something that Central couldn't do? Just read the Hebrew. So what's this first letter here in the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Okay.
This first letter here.
Okay, hold on. So Central, before we get to that, though, because we'll do that.
Sure.
Where did you come up with the idea that Ahmed is in the Dead Sea Scrolls if you can't read Hebrew?
From doing my research and not looking at Trinitarian scholars that say it is.
Okay, so what research did you do to conclude that?
Research.
Oh, this is a bad. I gotta back this one up just a little bit, y'all. Oh, this is a bad one. If somebody did, oh man, this is a bad. I'm backing this up. You gotta listen to this one. Everybody gotta pay attention to this one.
Did you come up with the idea that Ahmed is in the Dead Sea Scrolls if you can't read Hebrew?
From doing my research and not looking at Trinitarian scholars that say it is.
Okay, so what research did you do to conclude that?
Research? What do you mean?
What
reading?
What research did you do?
Reading books.
You know the books. You know the research.
So, Black Doctor, if you're going to research a certain topic and somebody asks you what you were researching, would they accept the answer reading and books?
No. like imagine I'm in seminary right now. Imagine if I just made a bunch of claims in a paper and my professor would ask, where did you get all this from? Where's your work cited? And for my work cited, I just put research.
Yep.
Guess what grade I'd get?
0.
I'd be expelled.
They'd probably walk up to your desk and be like, "Are you the stupidest person in this school? You gotta get
here."
Woo! All right, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this scholar that did so much studying and so much research. Let's find out what this research was. Again.
We'll do that.
Sure.
Where did you come up with the idea that Ahmed is in the Dead Sea Scrolls if you can't read Hebrew?
From doing my research and not looking at Trinitarian scholars that say it is.
Okay, so what research did you do to conclude that?
Research? What do you mean?
What?
Reading?
What research did you do?
Reading books, data on this, not just from Christians, from Jews, Muslims.
You're saying a lot of the same thing. I'm asking you, what did you specifically read? Who did you read? What did you read? If you can't read Hebrew to verify it for yourself, who told you that it says Ahmed in the Hebrew?
Do you need to read Hebrew to know that the text has been tampered with?
Chris,
you didn't say the text was tampered with. You said the text says Ahmed.
Yes, I did.
I'm asking you about the...
Look at the screen that I had on the video. I found his source. I found his research.
Who's that guy?
I mean, it's not even, it's a Chad face, and it says source, trust me, bro.
Yep. Top serial, trust me, bro.
It's always got to be top serial, trust me, bro. It is like, where's your research? Gestures vaguely at just scholars in general. Like none that you could actually give by name. No actual source. Like here, pull up an Old Testament in Hebrew. Like this is the Biblia Hebraica. This is literally a textual edition of the Old Testament. A textual edition of the Old Testament. Because when you look into it, you have the Hebrew. Let me see if I can get close. You can have the Hebrew, and on the bottom you have the textual notes. This is the exact same thing that we have for the New Testament, like a UBS 5 or an NA 28 or things like that. You can actually look at the textual evidence that we have. However, Central's not giving this. If If he had the evidence that there is a textual variant here in Isaiah 42:1, he could pull up a codex, a critical edition of the Old Testament of the scroll of Isaiah, and look at it and show us. But he can't do it because it's literally out of nowhere. Completely out of nowhere.
Hey, Black Doctor, he done did his research though, sir. he done read books.
My research, not from these Trinitarians, from these Jews, who actually say it's Ahmad.
Yes, the Jewish scholars that say that it was Ahmad. Yes, that's exactly who it was. But before we get into that, we're just gonna do